Hello. So I want to take some time today to really talk about the heart of the Father. Do you know the heart of the Father is so beautiful? It's so loving. He does not want you to suffer at the hands of another. Some of y'all are in situations where you are being taken advantage of, where people are using you, where people are mentally and emotionally abusing you, if not physically abusing you. Some people are in high demand of you, to where you are giving and giving and giving, and not only are they taking, but they're asking for more. Some of you guys are so undervalued and so underappreciated and so unseen and unheard, where you feel as though people don't even care for you, but yet you're doing so much for them. And there are these relationships where you are on jobs trying to work and please your boss, where you are in homes trying to care for and trying to serve your husband, your wife, with your relationship with your kids, with your relationship with your friends. Like, you're just giving, 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 and people are just taking. And you know what? When you couple this with this desire to please, this desire to want to help, because it comes out of the goodness of your heart, and it comes from such a pure place, with fear, with not wanting to rock the boat, with not wanting to say anything because you don't want people to view you as being a mean or a bad person, with not wanting to offend people, with wanting to make people happy at the expense of your happiness, of wanting to people please. When you add to that, that you think that that's God's will so that you could be a good daughter or a good friend or a good husband, a good wife, or a good worker, it will drive you insane, because you're just pouring, and you don't understand, to the point of breaking. And then even past that, you got to know that that is not the will of the Father for your life. He does not want you to run around here being everybody else's slave. He wants you to be his, not everybody else's. It's time to start loving on yourself and start caring for yourself, to love others as you love yourself. You are important too. You are of value too. You deserve to have somebody love on you and care for you too, and really see you as the beautiful person that you are. Yeah, God did not create you to go run after people that don't care about you. He did not create you so that you can go take somebody else's life that they don't throw away out of the dumpster and try to clean it up and make it well for them. No. Somebody don't shatter their life into a million pieces, and you struggling trying to glue the pieces together and hold it together. God did not call you to do that. He cares about you and he loves you. You see, when it came down to taking care of my mom, and I was like, Lord, should I tell this story? And he was like, yes, somebody got to know. I was running around like crazy taking care of her. She had so many health issues, y'all. She had every health issue known to man. She had diabetes, and not just regular diabetes, like super diabetes. Her blood glucose was like 363 one day. She had high cholesterol. She had high blood pressure. She had cataracts in both eyes. She was going blind in one eye. She had like RVO where her eyeballs was bleeding. I was like, what is going on? She lacked mobility because she didn't want to walk. She didn't want to do anything. She was depressed. She, had memory loss. She had schizophrenia. She had all kind of stuff going on. But she wasn't doing nothing to better her situation. And I was running around like crazy trying to take care of her. Oh gosh, I was running around like crazy. getting her medication, making sure she was, she had something to eat, making sure she was going for walks, making sure I was taking her to all her doctor's appointments, making sure I was taking care of all of her benefits, and all of her benefits, her Medi-Cal, all this stuff was good. Y'all, I was burning myself out. I was doing all of that for her as I was trying to take care of my kids, take care of my husband at the time, take care of myself, work in the purpose of God. It was too much. I was breaking at the seams daily. Daily. I would renew my mind, and that joker would break. By the end of the day, it was rough. It was hard. It was hard. And for a time, the Lord was using that because he wanted that to be a tool to be able to teach me how to love unconditionally, to teach me to push past my perceived limitations. He used that to show me how to be able to navigate difficult situations, difficult conversations. Like, he really used that to sanctify me. But there was a time when he was done with that use that he said no more. You see, she had went to the emergency room. She didn't know what she was. And she come to find out 2 days later, after the emergency room, she had popped positive for fentanyl. Yeah, some crazy stuff. So the Lord said no more. He actually told me to leave my house while she was in the emergency room. Yeah, she was at the emergency room for 8 days. They were looking for a nursing home for her. They couldn't find it. So they were asking me, does she have somewhere she had to stay? The Lord was still like, go. No. And I'm like, what is she going to do? No. So I had to trust God, and I just left. Turns out they found her a nursing home for 2 weeks, and then in those 2 weeks, they said, she's going to be in long-term assisted living. You won't have to worry about your mom again. The Lord would tell me, go see her for 30 minutes. That's it. Go see for her an hour today. That's it, Jennifer. Sometimes he would be like, don't answer that phone. Yeah. Because she made her decision. You gave her life. She actually had the opportunity in a nursing home to go play lotteria, to go meet people, to go do stuff. They have a fitness center. She's still just laying in that bed, eating bad foods, not really investing in her life. She gave up. And the Lord said, I'm not going to ask you to sacrifice your life for a life she gave up on. No, I want more for you. I want more for you. Some of you guys are trying to figure out, oh, I have to. I got to. They don't have anybody else. What will they do? How will they take care of themselves? They have no other option. They need me. They this, what? And you're really, your heart's in a genuine place. But let me tell you something. The only thing you have to do is know that God wants you to move in a certain direction, and he got it. He'll take care of it. Sometimes you're getting away of Lord because you're trying to do all of this stuff for them. And the Lord's like, nah, I need them to hit rock bottom. I need them to be without. Or once when you move out of the way, I could actually start moving in their life and set them up with some things. I just need you to move first. No, the will of the Father is not for you to run around after other people as their Belvedere, their butler, their slave. God cares about you too. He cares about your heart. He cares about your purpose. He wants you to be strong. He wants you to be bold. He wants you to be courageous. He wants you to walk in purpose. He wants you to walk in who he's created you to be. He wants you to walk in your identity. He has a plan for you. And it ain't for you to crawl around after other people getting treated like terribly, like you don't matter. You matter to the Lord. His heart is for you. Go seek the Lord today for what he wants you to do as it relates to individuals and how he wants you to move in their life. He loves you. He cares for you. Bring it to him.